morning, Spark Team. Today we're going to be doing two very similar tricks, and they count as interchangeable, the same point. And they come from 10-minute dog training games and from agility. And it's tunnel, and that's on page 18 and 19. And you'll notice she has two people. Both of these tricks are easier to teach with two people with a helper on each end. I filmed without because I don't have a helper with me today. But I want to show you the tricks. The chute is on 22 and 23. So I am using one of my agility tunnels and a children's play tunnel. Now my tunnel happens to be made specifically for agility, and it has a zipper on it that allows you to attach the chute. But you can pick these up if you have a dog that's small enough to use a kid's play tunnel. You can pick these up at Big Lots or Toys R Us or Walmart fairly inexpensively. And they're pretty much good if they have like at least a 22 to 24 inch diameter. They're pretty good for anything up to the size of a female Doberman or German Short Hair Pointer. Anything much bigger than that, and they're not really heavy duty enough, but they certainly work great for Border Collies, cattle dogs, corgis, poodles, anything like that. German Shepherds, maybe a small female. Big males tend to be a little too bulky, and they move these things around too much. But what I like about them is they get really small. And so I like to start my dogs on this even though I have agility tunnels, because it looks a lot like a hoop. And if you've done the hula hoop trick from earlier, this is going to go really fast. So for the tunnel, I'm just going to introduce the dog to it compressed like this and on the ground, and have them go back and forth through it, just as if it were that hoop on the ground that we already taught. And then I'm going to make it a little wider, and the nice thing about the play tunnels is they come with ties, so you can hold them at the width you want, and then a little wider until it's out to the full 6 feet. And then I switch to my agility tunnels and start gradually adding the bend. Now for the chute, you want to have a dog going through straight, the 6 foot distance or 8 foot distance, whatever you've got, 4 foot, really confidently before you add the chute to it, because that adds a whole other level of complexity. Kind of like you don't want to start the complete U right away, because that's dark and scary. The cloth being all the way down is dark and scary. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold it up as if it were just a straight tunnel and have them come through, and then still holding it up but have less light coming through, so it kind of is more of a triangular shape. And when they're doing that, we're going to hold it up, and as they're coming through, drop it so they just have to push through the end and build up from there until they're going all the way through. So that's both the tunnel and the chute. Have fun with them. They're great agility obstacles. Dogs always love them.